Hi, thanks for joining us for another craft here at Willard Library. This one is going to be a dragon puppet, and it goes with our story, Dragons Love Tacos, which you will find on our page as well. So the first thing you're going to do is come in and get your craft kit from Willard. This I made. This is kind of an extra craft kit with the leftover pieces. I promise yours won't be quite as hodgepodge. I've got all kinds of colors here. I'm going to have kind of a rainbow dragon, whereas you guys will have something that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so what are all these pieces? Well, dragons have wings, and our dragons have fancy wings. Okay, so we're going to glue these to this, and of course, protect our work surface, especially if it's mom's table. Get a glue stick. Doesn't matter what color glue sticks go on, they dry clear, so we don't have to worry over much about the lines and the yellow wing. We're just gonna do this, and then just set them aside to dry a minute. You do want to try to match them up as well as you can, but if it's not perfect, it's okay. Nobody's perfect, right? Not even dragons. So do you think dragons are real? Do you think they still exist? Did you know that there is a dragon on the flag for the country, for Wales? Yep. They've got dragons fighting on their flag. All right, so here we go. This part right here seems to not want to stick real well for me. So I'm gonna give it a little extra glue. And this is why we protect our work surface. Look at all that purple stuff that would be all over my desk if I didn't. Okay, so what else comes with my little kit? I've got this. Believe it or not, that's gonna be a nose. So let's go ahead and attach our nostrils to our nose. I'm gonna do this. And just put it on there, right about there. Here we go. And now our dragon can sneeze, or he'll be able to once we get it attached. These are eyes, okay, and these are eyeballs. We're gonna glue those on there, and then we've got to make a tongue, and we're gonna attach some teeth. So let's go ahead and start working on that. Let's do the tongue first so it can dry just a little bit before we have to attach it. So I say a tongue, it's actually a fire, because you know dragons breathe fire, right? Otherwise they're just lizards. So there you go. And then one more tongue to make this fire a little more realistic, and there we go. There's your fire. Nice and safe, won't burn the house down, but lots of fun. Okay, now this next part requires a little tape, which normally we don't ask you to have tape, but really it's the best way to do this today. So what I'm gonna do, first, take this tongue of fire, and we're gonna put it through this little cut that I made in the thing. It's a pretty tight squeeze. Okay, so I've got that through there and it sticks out the front. Go ahead and open it up, bend your fire, all right? Open it up, and then you can either glue it or a little bit of tape. Might not be a bad idea for some reinforcement here. Okay, when I said that tape comes as used here, I mean, you are certainly welcome to try it with glue, but I just think tape works better. And what I did is I took some tape right here, and you're gonna tape all the way down this side. Make sure you're not taping to a surface where the paint will come off, or you're going to run mom's finish or something. So you might want to check with your folks to do this. Refrigerator is a good thing to do it against, because it'll come right off without destroying anything. Okay, so we're going to put this tape on here. Oh, I think that'd be my last piece. Okay, then just kind of peel it off, flip it over, and there you go. So now we've got the tongue sticking out. We're gonna fold it right there where the tongue is, okay? Should be about perfectly in half. And then fold them back. See how I did that? And that is how we make our dragon puppet. This is the actual head of the puppet, if you will. So once that's done, you can take your fingers and put them in. You can see how the puppet's gonna work, okay? But we're nowhere near done. So next, we're gonna take our nose, our nostrils, and fold them. I would have had all these scored for you. Sorry about that, ran out of time. So you'll just have to be a little bit careful to make sure you fold a straight line. Okay, like so. And then get a little glue, put it on our nostril, and glue it on his face, right like so. Okay, push it back a little. There we go, nostrils. Okay, next we've got these wings. You can glue them on top if you want. I prefer them underneath because I don't like the way it looks when the wings are on top. Let's go ahead and flip it over. And the wings have a tendency to pop off if you're not really careful, so use a fair amount of glue. If you're patient enough to wait to play with it, you might even use school glue or, you know, instead of the glue stick, because it seems to be stronger, but it also takes a lot longer to dry. And then because I am somewhat impatient and I do like to play with my toys quickly, I'm going to reinforce it with a little tape. Check with mom and dad before you do that, okay? All right, so there we go. And glue sticks do not like to stand up. So now I'm going to stand him back over and I'm going to glue his little eyeballs on. Now first thing we're going to do is bend it. And again, I'm sorry I didn't get them scored. Really been busy at the library lately. So we're gonna just fold them like that. You guys can do that. You don't have to have them scored. All right, so we got that and that, and then give him eyes. Put his eyes wherever you want them to be on his head. I prefer my eyes to be somewhat evenly spaced, but if you want yours to be goofy, go right ahead. In fact, if you got a pair of scissors and you want to cut out a third eye, why not? Have some fun with this. Do it however you want it to be. This is your dragon. My dragon has one blue eye, one green eye, which is a little bit strange when you think about it, but you know what? Why not? I've heard of people like that, so why not a dragon like that? And then we're gonna go ahead and just give him eyeballs, because without those, eyes are kind of useless. Don't push too hard, these will collapse. That one just almost did. Okay, one more eyeball. All right, so, and then the last thing that this little dragon needs are teeth. Now I did score these because otherwise it's just entirely too difficult to fold them. So if you look, there's a little bitty line pressed into your teeth. If you bend your paper right on that line, bend it up, you get a nice straight bend. It's a whole lot easier. Okay, so then we straighten it back out again. Put some glue on the teeth, and I got some down on the tooth, but that's okay because it's going to dry clear. And we're just going to stick it right here on his little face, right there. Now he's a little snaggle tooth right now, so I might want to fix that. Just bend him down a little. Okay. And now I have the wonkiest little dragon puppet you ever did see. Isn't he cute? You can come in and get your own dragon puppet. But wait, there's more. I believe the name of the book wasn't just dragons. It was Dragons Love what? Dragons Love Tacos? Num 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 num. Thanks for joining us. Come into Willard Library, pick up your dragon kit, and we will see you then. Bye.